All right, so the first thing we need to do to install the OpenHAB Designer is to go over to openhab.org, click on the downloads area, and then let's download the Windows app for the designer. You can certainly do this with Mac or Linux just as well. I just happen to do a lot of the my configuration from Windows machines. So after that has been downloaded, let's go ahead and show that in the Finder so we can see it. But we'll quickly just make another directory so we can just slap it in there and extract all the files there instead of cluttering up certain things in my downloads area. We'll just call that designer. I'm just throwing it on the desktop, but you could put it wherever you want. And from there, let's go ahead and extract that entire directory. And again, we'll just browse to my desktop designer directory. Now, while things are extracting there, this is basically a simple file. All you need to do is double click on it and you can pin it to your taskbar or whatever you need to do to make that easier to work with. Now that everything's installed, you can see it has a little icon, openhabdesigner.exe. And that's our path that we'll be working with. You just double click on that and it'll bring up your configuration designer. While it's pulling up there, one thing we need to do is to point it and tell it where the configuration files are. As I've been using a Raspberry Pi for this, I've got all those files on the Raspberry Pi, and I've published them out through a couple of shares in a Samba directory. Mine is an OpenHAB 2 OpenHAB config, and there's that configuration file, and you can see it has all the various files underneath it. So from here, you can go in and select your OpenHAB config. You can look at your sitemaps, items, scripts, rules, the whole bit. It'll just help you get your configuration going a lot faster and easier with the OpenHAB Designer.